Where's my timer?
Yeah, back in Texas, it's gonna be in.
Yep, it was 90 degrees when I left. All right.
Okay.
Oh, let me. I feel like this might even be too high. I'm gonna have to stand way back here.
That's good.
All right. Well, good morning. We are starting today. Oh, we have water bottles.
Yeah.
These are going to be my weights today since I'm at the hotel. So when we do the arm work, I'll demonstrate with the water bottles.
Oh, okay.
Starting with a squat to lunge alternating leg. Our feet are parallel, sitting back into the squat, stepping back into the lunge. I want your feet to be parallel like train tracks, knees in alignment with toes, alternating, stepping back. Now I see that back foot's going out to the side, so I want you to take your foot wider and closer together so that they're parallel. So we're trying to train our feet while we're in our exercise to stay in that good alignment and to protect our joints.
Okay. Okay.
Remember when we do our lunge for these, our feet are still parallel. If they're narrow like this, it is going to work our balance more, but we're doing a regular lunge here. So on our feet to have a nice, wide, stable base of support. Couple more.
Whoops. Holy.
We're going to work our balance a little bit. We've done this move before. A knee lift with that figure eight, drawing the figure eight with your knee. So you might want to grab onto something. I'm going to use the wall or the window for my support. Find your base here on your standing foot through the heel, the balls of the foot and your toes before we do our knee lift, and then figure eight. So again, you can use your chair for balance. Bring our knee out and in, dipping up. Drawing that figure eight.
I'm not sure if I'm making it eight or not. I think I am.
Let's do that on the other side. Find your balance in that standing foot. Ground through the heel, the balls of the feet, and each one of the toes. Lifting and lowering. In that figure eight.
Okay, this is terrible.
Out and down. And rest. Shake it out.
Okay.
All right, cardio move today. 4 high knees, driving that knee up towards the belly button, 90-degree angle there. 4 high knees, and then 4 jack punch ups. So tap, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can also pick up the pace a little bit on these. We want to increase our heart rate. 4, 3, 2, 1, and jack. 2, 1. Driving that knee up. Jack. All right. Curtsy to side lunge. You can face your chair for balance. I'll show you facing the wall so you can see. Stepping back into that curtsy lunge.
Okay.
Tap, side lunge, pushing back into the glute. Staying on one side, curtsy, tap, side lunge. Curtsy, tap, and side lunge. We shouldn't be feeling this at all in that front knee. So if you're feeling in this front knee, I want you to shift that weight back to your glute.
Oh boy.
Feeling that good stretch in the inside of the leg here, yes, but also working that butte. One more.
Okay.
Let's switch to the other side now. So, still facing the chair if you need it, crossing that leg back, tap, side lunge, crossing behind, tap, side lunge, crossing behind, tap. Pushing back, feeling that good stretch. You feeling that in your butt cheek?
Yes.
Excellent. Last one.
Okay.
Shake it out. Sun salutation with a forward fold. So I'm going to be at an angle so you can see. Big inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to stay here in the forward fold, so we can either hold on to the chair, we can cross our arms here, or we can reach our arms down to the floor. Your choice. I want you to stay here for just a minute. We want to feel that good stretch up the back of the legs. We want to bend and straighten to activate those hamstrings. Bending your leg and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. 3 more. Now slowly roll it up. Get a sip of water. We're done with our warm-up. For our workout today, we are going to do a Tabata style workout. What that means is we're going to work through blocks of 5 different exercises. We're only doing 5 exercises today, but we're going to do them in series of 8. So we're going to do 8 rounds of 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. So those rest periods are really fast. Those are your times to catch your breath, shake out your legs, get your sip of water. So we'll do 8 rounds of the same exercise, but it's only 20-second blocks. Once we get through the 8 rounds, then we'll move on to the next exercise.
Okay.
These are all compound exercises. So we're going to be working our upper and our lower body at the same time. Starting with a squat with a bicep curl. Feet are parallel. I've got my water bottles as my weights today. Knees are in alignment with toes. Sit back like you're sitting in that chair. You can even use your chair as a target here if you want.
Oh, okay.
If you want, you don't have to.
Okay.
Sometimes it helps us rest. Sometimes it helps us get a little lower if we have that chair as a target. We're sitting back into our glutes and curl. Use that negative resistance as we press through our heels, working our way into that standing position. Shake it out. This is our rest period. If you need to set down your water bottle weights while we're doing our rest, you can. Here we go, it's go time. So this is our third round already. Pressing through our feet. Rest. Now, as you get fatigued, it's a good idea that you do target for that chair. Here we go. Because sometimes as we get tired, we don't go as low. And so if we have that chair as our target, we're gonna go to a nice depth here. Our elbows are close to our body on our bicep curl. We're not using momentum. Shake it out.
Okay.
Ground those feet, get your nice tall posture. Here we go. Squat and bicep curl. It's a very functional movement, being able to get up out of a chair, being able to lift something up. Encourage you as we get stronger to use at least 5-pound weights. Most of the things in your everyday living, probably your purse is 5 pounds. All right, here we go. Break is over.
Okay.
Those 10-second breaks go by fast.
I know.
Chest is up nice and tall. Keep your chest up. So I have a logo on my shirt. You can probably see it here. It says attitude, positive attitude. Rest, rest, shake it out.
Okay, I gotta shake that out.
All right, get set up for our next round. Here we go. This is our 7th round out of 8. We've got 2 left here on this exercise before we do a new exercise. Chest up, give me a big smile. Yes, rest. We've got 1 more. You've got 1 more in you, right?
Okay.
I know you do. Get ready.
Okay.
Here we go. Last round for this squat bicep curl. Like we're sitting in that chair. Again, we can target the chair. Pressing through our feet as we stand up. And rest. Nicely done. High fives. Whew.
Okay.
Our next move is a lunge overhead press. So our arms are going to be up in a goalpost arm. Step back into that lunge. That back foot is stationary. Lunge and press up. If you're using that chair for balance, you're going to use 1 weight.
Okay.
And then on the next side, when we switch, you're going to use the other weight. Rest. Shake it out. We're switching sides. So this one is going to really work on those shoulders. So set down those weights as needed as we get set up for our next round. Here we go. As we come down, our knees are in alignment with the toes. Don't let that back knee fall in. I want in alignment with the toe. And press up. Rest. Switching sides. We're going to switch sides each and every time. So your legs are going to get a little bit of a rest. Shake out those shoulders. Get it ready. Here we go. Down and press up. Down and press up. Press. Keeping those elbows like goalposts. 3 seconds left. 1 more. And rest. Whew. Are you feeling those shoulders? Here we go.
Yeah.
This is like practice putting things away. So I have an attic, and when my husband and I put away our decorations or our suitcases, I have to lift the box up over my head to hand it to him at the top of the ladder. rest.
Okay.
Maybe you're putting things away in a closet. Same movement, lifting it up overhead. Get ready, here we go.
Okay.
And press up. Down to goalpost arms. And reach. We're already halfway done with this Tabata. Time flies, right?
Uh-huh.
And shake it out, rest. Again, these 10-second rests are where you can grab your water.
Okay.
On to our next one. Quick with that water. And press.
Okay.
Press it up. Opening that chest. As we get tired, maybe our arms start to come towards the front. I want them to be open. Rest. So,
I forgot to switch legs. Okay.
So your arms are going to be open to feel that good stretch through the chest. Switching sides. Here we go. Check those knees. As we get tired, our knees here, our back knee is going to want to cave in, or the front knee. We want to keep them in alignment with the toes. That helps protect that knee joint. As we exercise, it's a functional movement so that when we're in our everyday living, rest, that knee is nice and strong and supported so that it doesn't wear out. All right, here we go. Down and press up. And press. Guess what? This is our last round for this exercise. One more. And press. Nicely done. Set down those weights. We don't need them for our next exercise. It is a cardio move. Standing mountain climbers. Opposite arm and leg. Reach and pull. Reach, pull. Driving that knee towards the elbow. Exhaling as you do. This is like a standing core work. We're going to get our heart rate up, working our lungs and our heart. Rest. Shake it out.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Can't keep shifting on me.
All right, here we go. Breaks over. Opposite arm and leg. Usually I start by setting it up by tapping the leg for that tactile to remind our body which side we're doing. There's a little bit of coordination, rest. It's also balance work because as we lift off on one foot, we are balancing on the other.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Round 3. Nice exhale. Driving that knee towards the elbow. Beautiful job. Rest.
Okay.
Guess what? We're at the halfway point. Here we go. This is round 4.
Whoa.
5 seconds left. Stick with me and shake it out.
Okay.
So again, we're exercising our heart and our lungs, so we should be elevating our heart rate during this cardio move. Are you ready? This is round 5.
Okay.
It's all downhill from here.
Okay. Ooh, man, oh man. My glutes are killing me.
Shake it out.
Oh,
Yeah, we are feeling in our glutes. We're using those muscles as we activate our leg in there, strengthening it, but we got to push through that discomfort. Here we go. That discomfort, where you're feeling it working, is going to cause change, and your body's going to get stronger. And then next time we do these, they're going to be easier. rest. Who would have thought 20 seconds was challenging, right? But you know what? You can do anything for 20 seconds. Here we go, round 7. Reach and pull. You should be getting that muscle memory in there now, that you're having to work on your brain thoughts less to do the actual movement. Try to reach those arms up a little higher. As it gets tired, we bring them low. Shake it out. I really want you to reach up and pull. Reach and pull. All right, here we go. Last round. Give me your best round. Because we're done with this exercise after this. We're going to give you a new exercise next. 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. I know that was rough. All right, for our next exercise, lightweight or maybe no weight, curtsy with a lateral arm raise. Facing your chair. If you're using your chair for balance, we're only going to use one water bottle or one piece of equipment. Curtsy arm, lateral arm raise. Stepping that curtsy lunge, lateral arm raise. Shake it out, switching sides. Pushing back into the glute so you don't put any pressure on that knee. Our arms are only going to go to shoulder height here. Here we go, curtsy and raise that arm. So if you're only using one water bottle because you're using something for support, you're alternating which arm you use that for each round, yes? So that each of your arms get some work. We don't want you to be lopsided.
Okay.
Rest, switching side. So again, switching the arm that you raise if you're holding onto the chair. Here we go.
Okay. So just keep curtsying?
Keep curtsying on one side.
Okay.
The back leg is stationary. And rest. So because we're using long arm levers, if you have a shoulder injury and you can't, it's pinching, we can do a arm like this. We can let go of the weights. So the smaller arm lever like this, bent at the elbow, is going to be easier on that shoulder joint if there's any pain.
Okay.
Your choice. If you can open your arms all the way, it's going to be a more challenging movement. Switch. We're going to rest. So as we get fatigued, it's going to become hard to move those long levers out. Here we go. So I give you permission to set down the weights. Well, we really want to work those shoulders to support that shoulder joint. Well, here I'm tapping. The foot is, I told you the foot was stationary. It doesn't matter, really. You get a couple more in if that foot is stationary. Switching to the other side.
Okay.
Here we go. Pushing back into that glute. I can tell I didn't drink enough water yesterday. My knees are all crunchy. So drinking enough water is really important to hydrate your joints. Rest. We're going to switch sides. If you're not drinking enough water, it could be causing joint pain because that water helps lubricate the joints in our synovial fluid that gets released as we move. So keep drinking that water. You got it. 4 seconds left. Last one right here. Rest, switching legs. This is our last round of this exercise already.
Okay.
Nice tall posture, pushing back into your glute. Lifting your arms like a bird. Or like you're spreading your dress as you curtsy to the queen. Also making sure our wrists are nice and straight. Rest. Nice job.
Sip of water. Is there one more?
Nope, that was it. Moving on to our next set. Side lunge, row. Side lunge, your weight frames the knee. Row, leading with the elbows. Tap. Side lunge, row. Tap. Again, if you're using a chair for balance, we can row with one arm. And then for the next side, we're going to switch. So we're alternating. Go to the other side now. We're going to side lunge on this side. Everyone ready? Side lunge, leading with the elbows. And bring it back to center. Side lunge, pushing back into your glute, feeling that good stretch on the straight leg, and row. Squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top. Tap. One more. And tap. Shake it out. Get a sip of water. We're going to the other side. Here we go. Side lunge. Weight framing that knee, pushing back into your glute. Tap. Excellent form. We've got that nice neutral spine. Rest. We're going to switch sides again. Remember, we're alternating each round. Here we go. Pushing back into the glute. And tap. Squeeze. And rest. We can always set down those weights if we need to here. Shake out the hands. I have arthritis, and sometimes when I do exercise and I'm holding weights for a long period of time, I get hand fatigue, so feel free to set those down. Squeeze and tap. Leading with the elbow and tap. And rest. Switching to the other side. We are halfway done. That was our fourth round already. Here we go. Squeeze and tap. Getting that good stretch on the inside of the leg here, yes? Pause at the top. Use that negative resistance as we come down. Nice and slow rest. Switching sides once again. Deep breath. Shoulders back. Chest up nice and tall. And tap. Guess what? This is round 7. So we've only got 40 seconds of work left before our cool down.
Thank God, thank God. I need this.
And rest. Last round, 20 seconds of work. You got this. Nice tall posture. Here we go. Leading with the elbows. And tap. And tap. Pushing back in that glute. Squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top. One more. Nicely done. Set your weights aside. Get a sip of water. We are going to cool it down. Our first cool down move is a quad stretch. So we can use our chair to balance that foot on the seat back, or we can use our chair for balance. I have my wall here, my window wall, driving that knee close to the other knee.
Yeah. I usually pull it up myself. Let me see if I do this way. Yeah.
Stepping that leg down now into a staggered or split stance. Check your feet so they're both pointing to the front. If it's out to the side, I want you to take it wider and closer together. So as we sink into this stretch, we feel it in the hip flexor here. arm across the body, shoulder away from the ear. Press that back heel down, calf stretch, arm up overhead, tricep stretch. That feels good. Let's do that on the other side. So again, you can use a seat cushion or seat for the quad stretch, or grab your foot by the top, bringing those knees together. You can use something for support.
I can't get it.
That's all right. Use the chair.
Just hold it up there.
Stepping back into a lunge. Check those feet again. That pesky back foot keeps turning to the outside. You need to take it wide and closer together so that they're parallel. Knees in alignment with the toes as we come down. Shoulder away from the ear for that bicep stretch. Now press that back heel down for a calf stretch, arm up overhead, tricep stretch.
This is a bad arm. Whoa, my balance is off there.
Take your feet together. We can sit down in the chair for the next one, crossing over at the ankle or over the thigh for a figure 4 stretch, leaning forward. We also have the option of a standing option here, using your chair for support, crossing over. So as we lean forward, we're getting that good stretch in the outside of the leg, yes? Let's do that on the other side, either standing, crossing over the thigh, or seated at the ankle or over the thigh, making sure we don't have any pressure on that ankle joint, leaning forward to feel that good stretch.
Oh yeah.
Let's come to a standing position now. Big inhale. Exhale, bring the hands behind the ears, chest opener. And then we're gonna rotate over one shoulder like you're looking behind you for a small spinal twist. Let's do that on the other side. Big inhale. Exhale, chest opener. Rotate and twist. Overhead side stretch. Great job on your exercise today. Good effort. Keep drinking your water. If you didn't drink all of your water that you brought for today's exercise, make sure you finish that before you continue your day. The hydration is so good for your joints as well as your brain, because your brain has a lot of water in there, and we don't want it to get dehydrated. It impacts brain function. I'll see you next time.
Okay, thanks a lot, Kellen.